First and foremost, disclaimer, I am not promoting this guy. What I am promoting is YouTube to stop doing what it's doing. First and foremost, YouTube, you allow this prankster to do what he wanted on your network, on your channel, and I will have to say, after looking at his content in the thumbnail, that's the guy in the thumbnail, everybody. After looking at his content, you should have flagged his account immediately. One of his YouTube videos was so disturbing that it had to be involved with a university or a school and a device that can harm a lot of people. And then he goes to another YouTuber that's been streaming over 100 hours, starts to harass another YouTuber. So actually, this YouTube, why did you allow this YouTuber to go this far? Now, he initially stated on his YouTube channel that he's not a prankster, but that was a prank. And there are a lot of YouTubers, mind you, that have subscribers, that are doing podcasts, but don't know how to react to the story. And how to react to the story is that this YouTuber is also been banned from Twitter and Instagram right now for his actions, attacking the homeless. First and foremost, let's get out of the way here. First and foremost, homelessness is not something to joke about. It's a crisis that we have to live with. It's a crisis that our government failed to fix. It's a crisis that no one in reality understands how homelessness can happen to anyone. I take this for example. A former mayor from Bend, Oregon, if you didn't see that story, died being homeless. Mind you, he was a mayor of his own city at one point in 1981. Keep this in mind. Then he helps the homeless in his community. He actually housed some of the homeless in his community. And he ends up being a lawyer to protect human and constitutional rights for these men and women that are homeless. And then he ends up homeless. Then he ends up getting his toes amputated, end up getting a stroke, and end up dying in a hospital bed. And that is all due to homelessness. So I ask you this, friends, why do you think homelessness is a joke? You pranksters on YouTube channel, let me tell you something. I am a homeless individual that is traveling, a YouTuber, but you don't see me playing pranks on the homeless people. You hear me complain about the homeless people because they can do much better than stealing, robbing, or committing crimes in the city. But then again, this is New York City. You can't help it. People, let me explain. I had this black guy standing next to me while it was raining one night, because it's been raining off and on. And he's talking to me, conversating with me, and he found out certain things when I told him, like, I should be an educator. So there are things that you're talented in, and you need to pick it back up. But he wants to sell me some stolen GameStop cards. Like I'm some idiot. And this is what I was trying to emphasize about this YouTuber. No one's an idiot, friend. We can read right through you. You're not just a prankster because you said on your channel you do not prank, but you do prank. But to pick on the homeless, that was unacceptable. Yeah, a lot of people are now being upset about it. Wait, friends. You know how many times this has happened to me in this city? People will pick on the homeless. People will pick on me just the fact that I am homeless, and I initially transparently said that I'm homeless. Oh, look at that. Buffalo Wild Wings is closed. It's finally closed. Wow. Did not see that coming. But anyway, here's a homeless man right now. He probably doesn't even know what happened on the internet. But he's homeless. He's out here collecting cans. So why would you pick on someone like him? And that's my point. you YouTubers are trying to cash grab on anything possible. And you got the other YouTubers that want to podcast and talk about the repercussions of what this YouTuber did. And everyone else, it's like, oh, he had a reason to make the video. And I'm saying to myself, like, wait, are you YouTubers are trying to justify his actions right now? Because justifying his actions is totally a different story when you're not attacking a homeless man and you're eating McDonald's burgers and food in front of this man, and then you initially said it was a prank. I thought you don't do pranks. You see what I'm saying? How hypocrite this YouTuber was? He's banned, but his YouTube channel is still up. His content is blocked, but his channel is still up. So I'm going to emphasize something very quickly. Why a bunch of you, and as a documentarian, unacceptable that now you want to speak out when a black man attacks another black man, but in a homeless situation. And it's not about race. It's just that I want to point this something out to this black young man, this YouTuber. You're a black man trying to discredit another black culture that is your own. And for your actions, you do not deserve any sympathy from the audience or from the people, because you just literally showed us that you're incompetent to understand what homelessness is really about. So with that said, everyone, why everyone is double parked? But anyway, friends, that is unacceptable. Now, if you have not seen what this YouTuber did, he basically asked this homeless man, hey, are you hungry? You want some food? You want some burger? You want a cheeseburger, fries? And he eats it right in front of his face. First and foremost, there are people that are starving in the world. There are children in Haiti right now trying to escape all the violence right now that's going on in Haiti. You got these gangbangers trying to assault, kidnap women and children. And this guy over here is just throwing away food, basically, and teasing the fact that, like, hey, he's teasing the fact that, like, this is what you cannot have because you're homeless. And then this is the number one thing. He claims that he used to be homeless himself. Bullshit. If you were homeless yourself, you would never do that to another homeless man, or woman, or child. So with that said, everyone, I'm just disgusted. I'm not just disgusted. I'm just how this is supposed to be America. I'm sorry, but like, America can do better than that. American can do way better than this bullshit. Look at all the homeless shit that you see out here. Look. These men and women have to sleep out here in the fucking rain. And this guy out here is making content, and YouTube allows it, by the way. Keep this in mind. YouTube says, oh yeah, approve this one, but don't approve my content for a bigger audience to see. How hypocrite? No, wait, ladies and gentlemen. This is also YouTube's problem, because they allowed it and they accepted it. But every time I upload a video talking about the subject, or as a documentarian, and I'm licensed to talk about it, I get flagged. I get demonetized. Wow. And this guy got thousands of views just because he did something that he knew people were going to freak out about, but he was not expecting the blowback from this prank. And he says, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, he says, this channel is not a prank, but you just pulled a prank. You put multiple pranks on multiple videos that you did. You went to school saying that you had a device that can harm people. And you, yeah, So I don't know what to say. And the only thing I can say right now, ladies and gentlemen, is that as I am facing homelessness, you see where I'm going with this? I'm walking every single day, doing day jobs when I can, if there's available. And this guy over here wants to tease me with some fucking McDonald's burgers and some fries. Now, if I was the homeless guy, I would have punched him in the face. Oh, you want to tease me about some burgers and fries? And some sugar? Some soda sugar? Man, listen, you motherfucker. I will beat the American bullshit out of you ass. Don't ever tease me of some bullshit McDonald's food that is not even healthy for you in the first place. This is the Islamic of America right there, baby. How you doing, boys? Good morning. So with that said, everyone, I wanted to talk about it because I want you to also see the homeless out here in New York City, in the East Village. I want to show you what you might not understand, because a lot of you are so blinded by like the fact that this can happen to anyone at any given time. Do you understand? If it can happen to a mayor in in Oregon, Bend, Oregon, and he was a mayor of his own city and became homeless, this could happen to you too. So stop being in denial about your wealth, your identity, you're safe. No one's safe. Let me explain this, why no one's safe. I love my electronics. I love my bank transactions. I love being very transparent and doing things online using my devices. But there are hackers, there are people scanning your phones, there are people literally walking by you in New York City trying to scan your credit cards, trying to pickpocket you. Keep that in mind. But I love my electronics, but it's not going to save me. What happens when there's no internet? What happens when you can't get into your bank account because there's no power, period, in the world? How is the bank supposed to know you have this amount of money in your account? And this is why I said people literally don't understand why you guys have it made right now. This is 2023. Everyone has vehicles, cell phones, bikes, electronics, etc., right? And no one takes the time out to say, wow, I'm grateful to have even the littlest necessities in life. But nope. This guy here, he literally wanted to taunt the homeless. Well, guess what, friend? You just pissed up a lot of homeless people in the community. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're not a big fan. And I'm pretty sure because there's a lot of black podcast YouTube channels that I said earlier, that are trying to emphasize that he was in the right to create content, to be a funny comedian. That's not being a comedian making fun of the homeless and eating a burger in front of the homeless man. And then you said it was script. As I said again, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to what I'm saying. He states that his channel is not a prank channel, but you just pull a prank. So just go to Thompson Square Park, and let me show you all the homeless. And I'm pretty sure all the homeless are not going to be happy if I tell them the story. Because if that was another homeless man, let's say that was a violent homeless man with violent intent, he could have died making that video. That is what I'm trying to apply here. That is what I'm trying to say. The homeless, and just like the rest of us, we are incompetent, including myself. We are all incompetent. Why? Because we can't take care of ourselves. Our ego is so more important than our selfish acts of doing the right thing. Let's follow this homeless guy. Let's see where he's going. It's a Chinese homeless guy right here. Let's see where he's going. So I don't mind, giving my 2 cents as a documentarian, because this man literally just went way beyond and disrespected not just the homeless community, but he's also disrespected his parents. And I'm pretty sure your parents at one point was homeless. So, and I will assure you your parents were homeless, man. But with that said, everyone, I just want to get my 2 cents. And I know some of you may not have seen the video or heard a video about it, but it's there. Look at this. Look at it. This is homelessness at its like New York City's core. Look at that. That's homelessness, right? Trying to get that water out the shoes. That's what he's doing. So with that said, everyone, I just want to emphasize why homelessness is, it's a hard life and a hard situation. Look at all that stuff he got. Oh, my panda. Oh, man. That's a lot of stuff. I thought I had a lot of stuff, but this guy. But at least he has a good wagon, though. At least he has a good wagon. So with that said, everyone, I just want to share my opinion. Why a lot of YouTubers that are documenting this and trying to cash grab on this, I'm not trying to cash grab on because this video is demonetized. Because I don't even bother to monetize it until YouTube says, hey, oh, we're going to demonetize. I know you're going to demonetize it. That's what you guys are good at doing. So with that said, everyone, I want to emphasize why there was also another viral video that went viral, that they placed a black young girl in the middle of a mall area, and no one wanted to pay attention to this young lady. She's like maybe 5. Now, mind you, this is a social experiment. Then they replaced the young black girl with the white young girl, child, I should say child, and everyone starts to pay attention to that. And I was like, wow. So black lives do not matter in the United States. And that video clearly shows you that there were hundreds of people that walked by that young black child and did not say hello, hi, are you lost, are you worried? No, they just walked by. But once they saw white Caucasian American, it's a different story. So I ask you this, guys, do my life matter to you? Does the homeless life matter to you? If so, then why are you doing the things that you're doing now? So I'm trying to conserve battery. We've got a long day ahead. It's been raining off and on. As you can notice, everybody, the rain, it won't stop, it won't go away. But, you know, some people need a shower in New York City. So, and as you saw, we followed this homeless man like a block, half a block, and just to watch him walk down the street is a good sign that is me and that it could be you. So please stop pretending that this can never happen to you, because it can happen to you and it will happen to you as long as you deny it that it won't happen to you, because it will happen to you because you're in denial. So with that said, everyone, we are in we're still in East Village on Avenue A, East 12. I wanted to come down here to also show you that there's a lot of homeless out here in this particular area, and they're not very friendly. Not all of them, but some of them like to con, some of them like to scam people. But we're going to walk back this way where it's kind of safer. But with that said, everyone, I just wanted to give you guys my opinion and my professional assessment on this Thai guy that literally violated a homeless man's trust. And he keeps saying that it's a prank. It's not a prank, because I want to hear from the homeless guy. We want to hear, this is what the people want, friend. The people want to hear from the homeless guy if this was a prank or not. And even if it was a prank, why would you come up with the silliest and dumbest prank like that? So, and you know you was going to get crucified from it, from a big audience, because right now people are losing their homes, their jobs, their cars, their way of life, and you making videos about picking on the homeless and eating in front of them, when there are families out there right now in California that are literally starving and willing to eat your burger and fries. The highest concentrated homeless in the nation. That might be so, friend, but New York has a very high population of it. Half of the city, and the city has reported this, half of the city itself is poor. The statistics is out. So everyone is falling in this category where inflation is hitting people hard. Prices for eggs is going up. Milk went up. Food in general went up dramatically by 300%. That is just crazy, right? So imagine if you go to a market and you try to get vegetables and you get the same tomatoes. You have been getting the same tomatoes every year for the last 7 years in, let's say, in New York City. For the last 7 years, you got tomatoes from the same market and you spend about $2 for it. But now you have to spend $5 for it. And that is what is going on in New York City. For a man like that to tease a homeless man for food, my friend, food is getting harder and harder to come by these days. And you have the nerve to make a video pranking a homeless guy. Look what I got. Look what I can eat. Have a good day. You're a savage. You are not human. You are not funny. And you definitely ain't black, friend. I would never do that to another black man. You know how many times I have helped a homeless man and woman out here in New York City? And I let them know, like, oh, by the way, I just brought you that meal, but I'm homeless as well. And you're like, what? Then why did you do that? Because you're hungry. I'm not hungry, but you are. You ask, you shall receive. Right? All you have to do is ask nicely and like, yeah, sure. What you need? I don't want your money, I just want food. And that's what you don't come quite often these days in New York City. You don't have a homeless individual that comes by. And I can tell you right now, in the last 24 hours, every single homeless man that I either had an interaction with, hey man, you got $1 or $2 I can get something to eat? And I'm like, friend, you can go to community refrigerators, which I refuse to go to now because they're disease. They're disease like magnets because people don't wash their hands. But we got these soup kitchens, right? They serve soup kitchen stuff because honestly, these places are not vegan friendly. They're not vegetarian friendly. New Yorkers don't even understand the word vegetarian, vegan friendly. I shouldn't say New Yorkers, but some New Yorkers, some businesses in New York City. So with that said, everyone, thank you for taking a walk with me to have this conversation. You guys want to support the channel, there's a Patreon where you can sign up and be a member of the Patreon. You can pick a tier of your choice. You support the channel that way. If you want to support the channel another different way, there is a PayPal, cash.app, Venmo, and there's also a Google Pay and an international wires for you international viewers out there. Just in case those international viewers don't want to deal with the PayPal, because I can understand. But with that said, everyone, we're about to hit 2nd Avenue, and I just wanted to make this content because I need to make it because I'm homeless myself. And I'm facing it, but you don't see me doing dumb shit like that on the YouTube platform. But this is also YouTube's responsibility to stop his behavior on the platform. But they never stopped it. They not once questioned his content. So, but they always got to stop my content, demonetize my content, and make me wait days just to get approval for a monetization video. Makes no sense. With that said, everyone, I'm the Panda Photographer. I'm a travel documentarian photographer. I end up coming to New York City for opportunities. I got a wedding to shoot this month, sometime in the middle of this month. Small one, not big. But other than that, it's spring. It's time to get busy. There's a lot of events that's going to be happening in New York City. If you guys want to know, the Israeli parade is on 5th Avenue. June 2nd is where it's going to start. So prepare your calendar schedule. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all have a good day. And for you homeless men and women and children out there, don't let some YouTuber make fun of you. Homelessness is not a crime. It is not something to make fun of. It's a pandemic. It's a crisis world pandemic. With that said, guys, have a good one. See ya.